Once we pass through that gate, we'll be in the Acropolis.
We'll finally see some soldiers roaming about.
They're minions who succumbed to depravity. Smashing them to pieces would be the greatest mercy.
It seems enemies aren't the only things stopping us. This bridge has fallen into disrepair. I suppose even Kremnoan craftsmanship can be unreliable sometimes.
Sorry to disappoint, but the outer city was built by convicts.
No wonder it's so fragile. Maybe these people were taking their grievances out on you.
Doesn't matter. There's no shame in resistance here, whether it's from an adversary or a convict on death row.
Except now, it's stopping the people trying to kill Nikador. It's moments like this that make me miss Treeby's power. Learning and mastering are two different concepts. Without a priest's resonance, an ordinary person would fall into a coma after chanting the first few words of the prayer. But since you volunteered, please be my guest. Amazing! You do have the touch. And it's broken again. I guess even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
Just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
Look, the gate opened.
Genius. We never would have known if you hadn't said anything.
Let's go. We can take a detour from the broken bridge. Let's go. Look! In the sky! That's...
The Blade of Fury.
It's... magnificent.
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent. That's the giant sword Nikador used to destroy Aquila's heavenly kingdom long ago, followed by one city-state after another. It's not just a weapon. It's the faith of the Kremnoan people. Souls who died heroically on the battlefield will further temper the blade in Nikador's hand, becoming a part of the God King's power. Such is the Titan's conquest. Nikador, the Titankin, and the people who have faith and strife sweep away all their enemies. Even in death, they embrace eternal glory.
I think you're exaggerating a little. I can think of at least 3 losses suffered by Castrum Kremnos in the Chrysos War just off the top of my head.
There's no shame in losing to those who conspire and plot in secret. Those weak and despicable individuals are the ones who should be ashamed.
True. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. The Kremnoan people have always been straightforward. They spend their whole lives running to the battlefield. No wonder Zagreus loves teasing you. But that's all in the past. Guess what I'm thinking, Mighty?
Probably nothing good. Keep it simple.
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, why don't we have a match and fight to our heart's content? Just you and me. Let's recreate the original Kremnos festival. Show me what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another layer of glory, and compete to see who can kill the most crazed Titankin. How about it?
What's the prize?
The privilege of delivering the final blow to Nikador.
Interesting. I accept your challenge.
I know, Mighty. He prefers to fight alone. There are two paths ahead. You and I will take the same one. We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll each be responsible for our own tally. Don't worry, I won't add her kills to my own count.
Doesn't matter to me, even if you do. You don't know the lay of the land, so I'll give you a 10-step head start.
He already thinks he's won. But I won't decline the offer either. Let's get going. Made it! Hopefully the enemies on this side are worthy of our combined might. Finally, opponents who look like they can put up a fight. Let's go! We're going to win this competition!
Existence is unity.
Fangs and claws got dull?
All will be swept away by the wind.
The fearless knows not fear. I won't fear.
On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate! Too slow!
Destined for oblivion. How familiar.
Receive divinity. The dead return!
The fearless knows not fear. I won't fear. Too slow.
That's 2 down. Not a bad start. We fought them together, so naturally I can only take half the credit. That's what I call fair play. Don't worry, Mighty is strong, and so am I. Did you see the look in his eyes? He's racked by homesickness, and doesn't want to show it to anyone else. Nothing is more important to Mighty than his people and glory. The city may be in ruins, but Kremnos is still the only place where he can be free. Now that we've sent him away, he can go have a good cry wherever he wants. He's both my friend and my foe. It's always been this way. Working with him always brings out my competitive side.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
What do you know? We're talking strategy here. Let's go. The competition might not be the real goal, but I still really hate losing. Whoa. That's impressive. Huh? When did you get over there?
I told you before you don't know the lay of the land in this city. That's why you won't beat me. And just so you know, I'm at 6.
Wow! Seems like luck is on your side. Our path was a little lax on security. Not to worry, though. I'll catch up once we cross this iron chain bridge.
Assuming you can get across. Do you see the lightning bolt striking the chain?
It doesn't look like ordinary lightning, which means mindlessly running across would spell certain death. There happens to be a prophecy tablet here, though. Let's go take a look. Maybe it'll help us.
There's more than one right answer.
Great. Should be smooth sailing from here. How's it going? Oh, you look stumped. I'll be going on ahead, though.
Mere lightning won't stop a warrior of Castrum Kremnos.
Whoa! You're nimbler than I thought.
Worry about yourself. There's an endless abyss below us.
You practically have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost jealous. That was a close one. Thankfully, we both have a remarkable... This is a Proverb Slate. Doesn't look like the rest of the things that were left behind. It looks kind of new, in fact. Who would have left this here? I can't read the runes either. Must be written in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos. There you go. Don't worry. We have an expert next door. We can show it to Mighty when we group back up. Though that does remind me. I've been wondering how you can understand the language and writing we use in Amphorius when you're from beyond the sky. Did Amphorius have more dealings with worlds beyond the sky than we thought? But nothing like this was ever recorded in our historical materials. Maybe your arrival will overturn many things we thought we knew. Just regular old bits and pieces. Nothing that stands out. There's a thick layer of dust. Guess no one's been here for a long time. They must have been left behind by Mighty's people when they departed. You've likely seen them in Akima, but it's hard to tell just by appearance. They look the same as anyone else, they just have traditions that are slightly different from ours. It's a gadget that records your voice. People don't like this sort of thing nowadays. Why don't you hold on to it? It makes a sound when you shake it. Should make for an interesting collectible. Give you something to show for your trip, in addition to the photos. Well, we've turned over every nook and cranny. It's time to move on. Wait, what's that creature doing? It's trying to stop us. It killed its own comrade. They truly have no honor to speak. The road ahead is blocked by the Iron Ball. Can you call upon Orenyx's miracle again? No, that's not going to work. It's not your fault. Castrum Kremnos is Nikador's territory, after all. The environment is cutting off your ability to resonate with Orenyx. In principle, there should be an instrument used by time priests somewhere in this fortress. Ah! There it is! Bad. Something feels different about you already. Why don't you give it another go? That's it! Nice work! From the sound of things, we're about to lose if we don't step it up. Careful. We're getting very close to the Blade of Fury. This is the center, all right. That's a sizable formation. In other words, this is our chance to overtake Mighty. If the records are correct, directly beneath the Blade of Fury lies the world-renowned Kremnos Arena. The path before us leads either to glory or to death. Of course, glory is ours, and death is theirs. Approaching now are the duo of gladiators whose names strike terror in all who hear them. The one, the only, Dark Swordmaster, Linen!
All will be swept away by the wind.
How familiar. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ooh, what a savage hit! The baseballer shows no mercy to their enemies! Can you hear that? The crowd's roaring in approval!
The
Destined for oblivion.
Marvelous teamwork! These two gladiators!
These delusions of yours are seriously getting on my nerves.
But also contend with the noise from outside the arena. How unfortunate!
On the still waters of oblivion.
That won't do.
All will be swept away by the wind.
The dead return!
Destined for oblivion.
With their exceptional strength and perfect teamwork, these two gladiators have bested every opponent!
The glory they've been striving for has not come as anticipated.
How disappointing. No sign of the Titan at all. Is Nikador hiding somewhere?
They're most likely in the soul forging zone. The path is right behind you.
Thanks! What about you?
I'll take the other path. It's crawling with parasites.
You've definitely had the upper hand in this competition. Shall we go? Well, it's not every day you see a view like this. Go ahead and capture it with the photo stone. So, that friend of yours, her name is March. March 7th. You think our name sounds strange. You guys mentioned her in the Vortex of Genesis earlier. You must really value your friendship with her to go through all this effort to document the journey for her. Yeah, I can tell. Honestly, seeing how you both look out for your friend has furthered my trust in you. A person's true character often comes to light in their friendships. Most of what my teacher taught me has slipped away, but this sentence is still vivid in my memory. Especially in these tumultuous times, friends who you can trust completely are a rare and precious find. Let's keep going. We can't let Mighty Mouse get too full of himself. The prophecy tablet might be able to unlock that closed gate. There, all done. Let's move on. According to Mighty, we need to go deeper into Castrum Kremnos. It's that way. But there's another exit here. I wonder where it leads. Maybe we can use the iron ball to smash through the roadblock. Hopefully it leads to Castrum Kremnos' treasure vault. Otherwise it might not be worth the effort. There's one upstairs. Maybe we can figure out a way to get it down. Choose any path you like. It's entirely up to you. Blocked path. That won't stop us. Why is the staircase blocked? Weird to think that people lived here.
of old blades.
Well done! Go claim our rewards. No one else in Kremnos will have any use for them anyway. A fallen titan, soulless kin, and a desolate fortress. This place has fallen pretty far from the way people remember it. We meet again! What's your count so far?
30.
That's not too far off. We still stand a chance. I just remembered! We came across a slate with inscriptions in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos. Could you help translate it?
Is it beyond your knowledge, amateur historian?
Sadly, yes. You are my only hope now.
You just keep having fun. I've got better things to do.
This place has fallen pretty far from the way people remember it.
Nothing major.
Enjoying yourself?
Receive divinity. The dead return!
Still waters of oblivion.
Eternal.
Nothing major.
Destined for oblivion.
Too slow. Forever. Triumph! Victory is inevitable!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another blood debt repaid.
Huh, there's another mural up ahead. Want to take a closer look? How did you beat us here again? But there are still plenty of enemies around. What's wrong? Already tired?
I gave you two this final chance on purpose. If you're not interested, fine.
Well, how generous of you. This is the stockpiling zone. We must be getting close to Nikador.
That's right. But by the time you arrive, he might already have fallen by my hand.
Then we must act quickly. We can't let you die right before our eyes, can we? We'll be meeting up with Mighty soon. Want to clean up this area and increase our trophy count? Victory or defeat. It all comes down to this. The path is cut off. But how did he get through? Oh, did he set up this roadblock on purpose? He might look honest, but he's a lot shrewder than he seems. Enough joking. Let's look around. Ah, this might come in handy. The stone table for the Hand of Zagreus. Let's use it to fill the crack in the path. Simply put, Zagreus is the titan of trickery. Thievery, deception, and betrayal. These unsavory acts are all tied to them. That titan has fallen. But they left bewitching hands scattered all over the world. Now people use these giant hands to move things around. And, well, to steal things, too. I don't normally approve of this, but given the circumstances, let's use it this one time. We need to find a solution to mend the broken path. Flawless work! Great job! Not again. This time, we might be able to use it to blow away the barrier. So many stones here. I wonder how many war machines can be built with all this. After today, we'll be slumbering here forever.
Stream forth. The gleam holds friends.
This should work now. Let's just hope no more strange mechanisms get in our way. Look, someone's getting impatient.
By the hands of madness. Have you completely forsaken your dignity as a warrior? Sweltering heat. The Titan's wrath has set the air ablaze.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer. Stream forth!
It's getting...
Let me smash it.
Hold your horses. Don't waste your energy. Here, use your head. Looks like we'll need to use the hand again. Look out! An enemy!
Put your sword away. It seems to still be rational.
All hail Nikador, my master and guide. Immortal soul of war, ever by my side.
Titankin, let me ask you this. Is Castrum Kremnos planning to destroy Akama? What do you propose? I'm all ears.
All hail Nikador, my master and guide. Immortal soul of war, ever by my side.
It is indeed rational, but just barely.
Immortal soul of war. Let's keep going. There might be other Titankin nearby we can talk to.
Aren't you going to take care of it?
If you see it as a threat, go ahead. I have no reason to do it.
Sculpt an indestructible body with steel that never rusts. The all-powerful Nikador. Martyrs, consecrate your souls of war for the lance of fury. You shall become Nikador's blade to pierce through the enemy's heart and core. You shall be the timber to nourish the core flame, to reduce the decayed world to ashes.
Reduce the decayed world to ashes with nefarious schemes.
They've been twisted by madness, just like Castrum Kremnos. They remember how to kill, but they've forgotten why.
I've always believed that killing with blades isn't any nobler than killing with subterfuge. Aside from one's mission and survival, no other reason can justify violence.
That's where we differ. For my tribe, glory and conquest are also valid reasons.
But deep down, you don't really agree with that, do you?
Martyrs.
Was it facing us the whole time?
Ready your arms.
For the lance of fury. Consecrate your souls of war.
The fearless knows not fear. Too close.
On the still waters of oblivion.